Okay, well, I have a moment. I want to say I'm saying a prayer for everybody in BFG. So if you're in BFG and involved in the Freaky Friday, uh, it's going to be a cold one, but it looks like there's no rain. And then I'm also praying for everybody that's having Kairos this weekend. So I want to say a prayer for everybody that's involved with that. And Thanksgiving for all the work people have put in to overcome the odds and at least you know, bring some normalcy to the school year. Okay, so a couple other things to add to our monopoly graph. There's, including diminishing marginal returns, there's 6 key intersections. I kind of dropped that one off. It's in the beginning, you just know it. There's no calculations or anything, so I'm not gonna go over that. I want to talk about break even and highest total revenue be the last two. So we did max profit, allocative efficiency, and productive efficiency. So we'll add break even or normal profit and then highest total revenue or unit elastic. So both of these are interchangeable. Normal profit essentially means that the total revenue equals the total costs. This includes implicit costs, which are opportunities that you did not pursue. So it doesn't mean you're not making any money or earning a living. Don't worry about that. Okay, but for right now, it's normal profit, break even. It's where price equals average total cost. It's just where you'd think it would be, right? Price times quantity equals a certain amount. Average total cost equals a certain amount. Well, if it's at the same quantity, if these are equal to each other on the graph, then that'd be break even. Okay, so let's take a look at that first. So where is price? Well, price is always on the demand curve, or DARP. Okay, and average total cost is, let's see. It would be on the average total cost curve. I'm like so digging this new sweatshirt that my daughter got me, which came back from Montana. Go visit Wild River. Here is average total cost, and here is the demand curve. So I'm just putting a little dot there. Almost all intersections are important here. So this would be our quantity of break even or normal profit. So either of those terms would be used. If I'm AP, I don't call it either. I say, at which quantity are all costs covered by the total revenue earned? Because I want to make things as confusing as I possibly can so you get it wrong. But for normal human beings who don't write exams for the College Board, hey, if I go viral, and then the College Board watches these, do you think they'll remove my AP license? I'll take it to court. Freedom of speech. I got like 8 people subscribing to me now. I mean, that's a powerful lobby. So break even, normal profit, at that quantity, let's say it's a quantity of 1,000 and price and average total cost are the same, that means they wash each other out. There is no profit, there is no loss. Okay, so again, normal profit is what we call break even in business. It includes costs called implicit costs, so like the money that I would have made, like if I'm a farmer, the money I would have made if I was the manager of a hardware store or whatever my next best job offer is included in that. Don't worry too much about that. Worry about the intersection on the graph right now. All right, and then highest total revenue or unit elastic, you may remember this graph over here. Hopefully I got enough room for it, where we had the stacked graphs, right? We had the demand curve, and then we did this with the total revenue, and then right here was the unit elastic, okay? Well, this is where marginal revenue is positive on the left, marginal revenue is 0 over here, marginal revenue is negative over here. Well, where marginal revenue is 0, that's the unit elastic region, and that is the highest total revenue. So this, I like this one because this is like, you don't have to get confused all up in here. There's a lot going on up here. Here is the highest total revenue, and that's the unit elastic region. Now, what's exciting about this is, now we just go up from here, okay, and I just draw a vertical line. Well, if this is unit elastic, everything to the left is elastic. So I know that this region over here is elastic. And then everything to the right of this is inelastic. Okay, so I'm not gonna write that in. Remember, everybody under the influence of the Holy Spirit, we know, and that's why where this sets up is very important. It determines for us if something's in the elastic region or the inelastic region. Sometimes they'll line up something perfectly with unit elastic, and then you would say, you know, productive efficiency is in the unit elastic region. So AP will do that because that's like a 1 in a million thing of actually happening in the real world. So let's put it on the AP exam. Okay, all right, so we have those 2 points. I think this video is a little bit briefer. Just to review, we got break even or normal profit. Okay, price equals average total cost. Just trying to come up with a mnemonic for it. I've never been able to come up with a really good one. This one, I just like to call it Mr. Zero. Okay, Mr. Zero is highest total revenue or unit elastic. Okay, so we got our 5 points. Let's just put them on here. We've got max profit, where MR equals MC. We've got allocative efficiency, where MC hits the demand curve. And over here, we've got where MC hits ATC, which is productive efficiency. Then we have, this would be normal profit or break even. Then down here is unit elastic. And that is the grand tour. Over here is diminishing marginal returns of the monopoly graph. Okay. All right. That's another one under 8 minutes. Pretty soon I'm going to be running the mile under 8 minutes. Don't laugh, cross-country runners.